Hello and welcome to Nathan's Garage, the big update video that has definitely taken a while to come around. Let's start with me. I got a new job, which is down in Redondo Beach, which is quite far away from where I live in the valley, about an hour and a half commute, which takes me away from this garage a lot. Now, I really enjoy the job. Thoroughly enjoy it. I'm very happy to be there. But because I'm not here, that led to a change. I no longer work in this garage doing cars and fabrication. The big reason why I'm outside is because of this. This for Wife-tastic, which she deserves so much after I've had control of the garage for the first however many years, a lot of years of our marriage, and the new garage door, which we had to get because the old one didn't go high enough up, so her car would go in. It's all terribly refined. This was a carefully set up shot where Wife-tastic was gonna leave as soon as I press record, but other stuff has been found to do. I really can't tell you how happy it makes me that Wife-tastic's car is out of the baking sun every day now and not just cooking itself outside, and she can come in, close the door, walk into the house. Just, it makes me so happy for that to be our situation right now. Now, the eagle-eyed among you will have seen Flora and a little bit of Cal, so let's talk about those two. Flora is great. The engine, or her engine, now I'm not going to lie, it did fall off the stand. That's why it's down there. Doesn't seem to have been cracked or anything bad happened to it, but we'll find out soon. So that's where the engine is. It's 99% done. We'll talk about that in a minute. So Flora, yeah, she's doing great. She is registered and tagged and insured and just basking in the sun. As I said, it doesn't really make too much of a difference if she sits in the sun because, you know, what's going to happen to the paint? One thing I did do the other day was take the half scratched price off the rear glass, because a lot of people kept inquiring if I wanted to sell her or not. I'm just like, no, it's because the old owner had it on and I was just keeping it on because of that, but no, it was too much. We've done some stuff inside. Let me grab the key. One key fits all the locks. I rekeyed the barrels on the doors to the new ignition, so that's really nice. Were the seats in last time I spoke to you guys? Don't know. They are now. Headliner is in, which looks amazing, and I am so happy with. Rear view mirror we have inside. Door mirror we have inside. What else did we do? Okay, whole shifter and stuff's in. All the kill mats in. A lot of dash switches and stuff like that are in. Glove box door is on, the pull for the hood is in. So that's basically where we got her to. Yeah, she is just chilling. Just wanted to walk inside and say the reason why everything has stopped really on anything happening at home is where I work, it's by the beach. So it's about 15-20 degrees cooler than it is here. So it's relatively warm where I work, which is fine because I get there at 7 in the morning and 6:45, I like to be early. And it warms up throughout the day and it's relatively warm and it's fine because it's warming up slowly. So I get through that work day and then get home here 12 hours later from an air-conditioned car and get out here and the wall of heat just hits me. Thus, I just ain't going to work on a car here after. I'm just not. It's not going to happen. It's not in me. It happened for about a month after I started the job, but yeah, then reality kicked in. And I do have another distraction that's not car-based, which I'll tell you about in 2 minutes. But let's go see Cal first. So Cal has gained a few 8-legged friends. The bed's back in just because I wanted to pull the cover off. And when I was pushing it the other day, now for some unknown reason, he's pissing out oil and the engine has run for about a minute and I can't understand what's happening. And to be honest with you, I don't want to lift the hood because nothing's going to happen to it right now. But I was moving him the other day and the steering wheel snapped off whatever connects the steering wheel to the front wheels. So that was fun. Note to myself and anybody who's listening, do not buy an Amazon steering column. It was an absolute mistake, but it was like $100 and it got me this far, and that's as far as it needed to get me. So yeah, so Cal's just chilling, really. Again, registered, insured, sat on the street, sunbathing. Everything's good. Everything's coated apart from the doors. You can see that that's coated, and the doors are slowly rusting, which is fine. That's been something I've had to learn about in Redondo Beach. Everything rusts so fast, not East Coast fast, but these doors have been like this for 2 years, and that's as much rust as they have on them, bare metal. So it's a very different world. Things rust very quickly. Yeah, look at that. Volvo does look absolutely awesome, and I'm definitely looking forward to driving her with no AC. Probably not right now. And then the Audi, still trucking along. Dagger, 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 with the death rattle of the splitting dual mass flywheel, and a steering rack. Why do you have a steering rack, you might ask? And what is your other distraction? Well, it isn't what I'm about to show you. Let's go. Because the garage has, I lost all my storage there, basically, and up there and around there. Because of that, I have expanded that way. So I've been putting these things in either today or tomorrow, which are the berms which stop Life-tastic going into the wall, and we have the tennis ball. Got some steel from one of my co-workers the other day. But yeah, everything else is pretty much as it was, but it's very clean. Moving into here. Oh, I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to actually take my TIG to work, because I think I'm going to have more time to practice there than I am here. So I've expanded into here a little bit. Those are for Steve, the XR. And like I say, everything off those shelves has gone like power tools, XR4, can't remember, don't know. That's an AC unit that I thought I was going to put in, but who knows now. But anyway, I've sort of expanded into here. As I say, these are cheap wheels that is going to get Steve back into the flow. Now, when it comes to Steve, he's actually in a good place. I installed this art installation about 1.5 years ago, and it's developing really, really well. Got some stuff from Flora that I'm probably not going to use and is going to get trashed, but we're just keeping it for now, just in case. Now, oh yeah, my workbenches have come outside because they don't fit inside anymore. Now, Steve may look a little sad, but it's actually the best position he's been in for a long time. We're selling all the BMW stuff off the front because that was just a failed attempt. But you know what I mean? You've got to fail to see if it works or not. Or you've got to attempt to see if it works or not, and then if it doesn't, it's a failure. This was a failure. So we got an XR. Oh look, planes. We still have planes somewhere. So yeah, so Steve is in a good spot. Found 2 XRs which were in a scrapyard a few months back, and got the front cross members, stuff like that. So that's in, and we are going back to XR everything. So the BMW stuff is for sale. Got a grill just in case, depending on what I want to do with the one that I've chopped up there. Biplane spoiler back in the shade, so that's all good. So yeah, so I'm gonna put up a few pictures now of what's going on with the engine on Steve, because there was a consideration of doing a white block, and that may be still in play. That's a Volvo white block 2.5 all aluminum turbo. That may be still in play if what I have in these pictures doesn't work out. With my reduced time availability, I thought to myself, do I want to do a full engine swap? Now, while it still is in play, I thought let's at least explore the idea of just going back to a 2.3 4 cylinders. So I had a call around, no engines anywhere. So I really was leaning back towards the 2.3 route. And then I have a good friend in Manhattan Beach who has been an XR guy for many, many, many years. Gave him a call And he was like, I have a lot of parts. Now, as to whether it's going to make an engine or not, who knows? So I went down last week and basically picked up a load of stuff that I think I will need. I think I'm going to make another trip because there's a few more things that will be needed, but this is a great start. The cylinder head is not cracked and has been passed a pressure test as well, so the internal water galleries are good as well. And then we're going to be checking this block next week. Now, as far as I can tell, I measured it with the calipers, not a bore gauge. It's 20 over right now. It does have some pitting from storage in, as you can see in the photo, the left side picture. It may have to go to 30 over. And I will be doing research to see, how reliable they are that far over. Do I want to run 30 pounds worth of boost? No, just want something reliable and peppy. And to be honest with you, for me, as much as an XR weighs, and it being fully polybushed in the suspension department, it turns into a sprightly little go-kart relatively quickly, around stock power, to be honest with you, around 200 horsepower. So that will be more fun than I will need, most definitely. This is my other distraction. So when I came into this house, there was zero insulation anywhere, in the floor, in the roof, on a lot of the AC ducting, which I know is crazy that it's up here, but it is. So over the past couple of years, I've been putting R19 because of our joist sizes. R19, I've been paneling it so I've got good access. Now this is insanely physically hard for me because the pitch of the roof is really shallow, so I've got to crawl. And obviously as I get to the edges, it's more crawl, and crawlier, and crawlier, and crawlier. So I've been sealing light fittings like you're supposed to do, and then when I've done with an area, I've been double stacking the 19 so it gets it up to R38, which is what California likes. Now what I've been also doing to lower the temperature in the roof itself is doing radiant barrier. Now it looks a bit, I've got to tape it, and I didn't have the tape when I did it last time. Oh, this fan going directly to the exhaust. Oh my God, I think this really helps amazingly well. It's, like a high CFM fan, it's leaving it running 24/7. So yeah, so I've not taped any of these yet. I'm just working my way around the roof until my body cries no more. And I think that is helping as well. And I just put a thermometer in, and it's now around midday and it's 103 up here. And I think we're battling like 140, I think, is an uninsulated roof. So I'm completely intrigued to see what this gets up to today. And it'll tell me how well I'm doing, especially with the radiant barrier and how much difference that makes actually. So yeah, that is my other distraction in summertime when it gets hot. So that's it really. Wife-tastic is doing great and enjoying life, and I'm really enjoying my job and enjoying life too, seeing plenty of movies, and that's what is happening at the weekends really. I will still post. I'm going to be posting some stuff from work, I would think, small projects and stuff like that. And I'm quite sure I will get a wild hair and do something else, because I do have a dirt bike, a CR250, that needs recommissioning. That's going to happen. Yeah, and I'm not going to be buying anything new. So all my projects are like 95%, 85%, Steve's probably 70%. They're all going to creep to that 100% point, because I'll always want something to work on, and I'm not going to buy anything new. One of the main reasons is I just had dental work done, and that was like $3,000, so that put a dent in the budget, shall we say. But yeah, everything's great. I hope everybody who is watching is great too, and I will see you soon.